Hello everybody, in this video I'll be showing you how to use a super simple tool called Website Error Finder. So this tool is really easy to use. You just input your website and it will scan every page looking for errors. So that's errors such as page cannot be found or server-side error or something like that. So obviously this is really useful if you buy a website and you want to check that all the pages that are linked to are actually still on the website and it's not full of 404 errors where you're basically wasting internal link juice by linking to pages that aren't there anymore. And you'll find things like server-side errors, which can affect your ranking if you have too many of them. So before I show you the tool in action, there's only really one setting to configure, and that is quite an important setting for this tool. So the only setting here is the scan speed. So that's how many concurrent connections we scan the website with. So it's basically how quickly or how aggressively we scan the website. And the reason that that's important is because if you crank this up too high and you know your website will block a service that's trying to load lots of its pages very quickly, it will show up in this tool as an error because your website is now blocking it. When really, if a normal user went on it, they wouldn't see that error because they wouldn't be blocked. So I would recommend always scanning quite slowly, something like 5 concurrent connections, something like that. And when the tool finishes, if you have loads of 401 errors where it looks like you've been blocked, then you can lower it even more. But 5 is normally fine for most websites, and that'll just load 5 pages at a time and it'll check them for errors. Okay, so now we know how everything works. We'll start our scan and then we will come back in a minute when it's finished scanning the website and we'll see what errors we found. Okay, so here we are a few minutes later. We scanned a couple of thousand pages and you can see we found tons and tons of 404 errors. So those are pages that are being linked to internally on the website, and when the user would click them, they'll get a 404 error saying that page no longer exists. So obviously you don't want that for 2 reasons. Firstly, it's a bad user experience. If you go to click a link and you expect to see something and then you're just given an error, it's not good, doesn't look good. And also secondly, if you're linking to pages that aren't there, you're wasting internal link juice where you could be linking to pages that are there and giving them more internal link juice, which will make them rank higher. So that concludes the demo of this software. I hope you find it useful, and as always, thank you for watching.